Did you know that 44% of Americans are now cashing in on a side gig? That's right, and get this, even more fascinating is that many are leaving behind the traditional gig economy jobs like Uber and food delivery for high-paying gigs in fields like computer programming, marketing, and business consulting. Now, what if I told you that you could join this wave and potentially rake in up to $100,000 a year, all in your free time? Yep, you heard that right. In his book, Side Hustle, Chris Gilbo says, if you have a hard time explaining the primary benefit of your concept in more than a sentence or two, you may need to rethink the idea. If the primary benefit is unclear to potential customers, you won't convert many of them into paying customers. A side hustle is something that makes you money, not cost you money. If you don't see how you could make money from the idea, preferably in a short amount of time, it's probably not a good idea. I'm Will, and I teach people about investing, personal finance, and money. I've walked the path you seek, and today I have several businesses and investments that provide me income every single month, meaning I never have to work another day in my life. If you plan on becoming financially free, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you find this video valuable. So let's dive into the first side hustle on your list that can easily net you $100,000 or more a year. Number 1. Designing. This side hustle is absolutely booming right now, and the skills you need vary from UX design and website design to using software like Photoshop and Illustrator. Here's where it gets really interesting. According to industry data, you could be pulling in earnings from $75,000 all the way up to an incredible $260,000 per year. Yes, almost $250,000 potentially, just from this side hustle. Now you might be asking, how do I get into this? First things first, you need to get your hands on the essential design tools. Apps like Photoshop and Illustrator are industry standards, and while they might seem intimidating at first, trust me, there are heaps of tutorials, online courses, and forums to guide you along the way. Even YouTube is full of free courses about these tools. So in a few weeks or months of dedicated learning, you could be more than ready to start taking on clients. And speaking of clients, where can I find them, you might ask? Websites like freelancer.com, Upwork, Fiverr are gold mines for designers like you. With hundreds of job listings going up every day, you're bound to find something that matches your skill set and expertise. The beauty of design is that it can be as part-time or full-time as you want it to be. Got only weekends free? No problem. Want to dive in head first and make this your main gig? Absolutely doable. The key is to start small, build up a portfolio, and as you get better, you can start charging premium rates for your services. So, if you've got an eye for design and a desire to turn your creativity into cash, this is one side hustle you'll definitely want to consider. Moving on to the second side hustle on our list, and it's one that's close to the heart of anyone who loves gaming. Number 2, game development. Now don't move away if you're not a gamer. This is a field that's seriously worth your attention. You're going to need a different set of skills for this one, including game design, Unity 3D, and Animalon. Now let's talk numbers because they are staggering. Depending on your expertise and the projects you take on, you could be looking at an annual income ranging from $50,000 to $250,000 just from developing games in your spare time. If you're thinking how to break into this field, you've got a host of tools and platforms at your disposal. Unity 3D is one of the most popular game development engines, and there are tons of resources available to help you master it. Whether you prefer YouTube tutorials, online courses, or in-depth books, you have a wealth of options for learning. Finding clients and projects is another crucial step, and websites like freelancer.com again come to the rescue. Game development jobs are abundant, ranging from small indie projects to massive AAA ventures, so there's something for everyone. Much like design, the beauty of game development as a side hustle is its flexibility. Whether you've got just a few hours a week to spare or you're considering making this a full-time endeavor, the sky is the limit. Start off small, perhaps by creating simple games or prototypes. As you gain experience and build a portfolio, you can start taking on bigger projects and, of course, charging more for your valuable skills. So if you've ever dreamed of creating your own game or simply want to turn your love for gaming into a moneymaker, this could be the perfect side hustle for you. The third mega lucrative side hustle we've got for you today is number 3, coding. This side hustle is a powerhouse. If you've ever been fascinated by how websites or apps function, then this field is definitely up your alley. We're talking about a wide range of skills here: Java, HTML, CSS, PHP, and back-end development, just to name a few. So what's the earning potential? Well, these numbers are off the charts. Depending on your skill level and the types of projects you tackle, you could earn anywhere from $100,000 to $220,000 a year. Now, if you're scratching your head wondering, how do I get started? Don't worry. The great thing about coding is that there are endless resources out there to help you learn. From free online tutorials to comprehensive coding boot camps, you can choose the learning path that suits you best. Plus, coding is like a puzzle. Once you learn the basics, you can mix and match different languages to create something amazing. Finding freelance coding gigs is a breeze too. Freelance platforms are flooded with coding jobs that require a variety of skill levels. Whether you're a beginner looking to gain experience or a seasoned pro looking for a high-paying project, there's something for everyone. The best part about coding as a side hustle is that it's incredibly flexible. You can work as much or as little as you like, making it an excellent option whether you're looking for a full-time income or just some extra cash. Just remember, the more skilled you become, the higher rates you can command. So if you're tech-savvy and love problem-solving, coding could be your golden ticket to earning big while enjoying the freedom to work from wherever you want. The fourth side hustle that can seriously fill up your wallet is number 4, mobile app development. If you've ever found yourself thinking, I've got a killer idea for an app, well, this one's for you. The skills you need include iOS and Android app development, as well as user interface design. Now let's get to the part we all love. How much can you make? You could be pocketing anywhere from $56,000 to a solid $145,000 per year. Yep, you could be pulling in 6 figures by turning app ideas into reality. That's not too shabby for a side gig. Getting started in mobile app development might seem daunting, but there's good news. There are abundant resources out there to help you become proficient. Whether you want to build apps for iPhones using iOS or prefer the Android ecosystem, there are online courses, YouTube tutorials, and even full-on boot camps to get you up to speed. But where do you find people who will pay for your awesome app-building skills? Websites like Indeed.com and freelance platforms are brimming with clients in need of mobile app developers. These platforms allow you to bid on projects that match your skill set, making it easy to start small and gradually take on more complex, higher-paying jobs. So if you're tech-savvy, have a knack for design, and love the idea of seeing your app on people's phones, this could be your dream side hustle. The fifth and final side hustle that can seriously transform your earnings. Number 5, building a service-based business. If you've got expertise in a particular area, whether it's business consulting, life coaching, or digital marketing, this is the hustle where you can truly shine. Now, why should you consider a service-based business? Simple. It's generally easier and more affordable to start. And the best part is you can charge 3 to 5 times more than what you'd make hourly at your regular 9-to-5 job. However, there's a catch. Scaling up is tough unless you plan to build a team or move into a CEO role. So how do you start? First, choose a skill you're exceptionally good at. Talk about it every day online to build your authority. Initially, you might offer your services to a few companies for free. Why free? Because that's how you'll gather meaningful improvements, build case studies, and get those all-important testimonials. These will be your social proof, the thing that convinces new clients you're the real deal. Once you've got solid case studies and glowing testimonials, start asking for introductions to similar companies and start charging for your services. Use platforms like LinkedIn to share your success stories and draw in more clients. With this strategy, you'll have two strong client pipelines, LinkedIn and referrals. For those wondering about the tech side of things, it's actually pretty straightforward. Use Card, C-A-R-R-D, for your website, Stripe for payments, and Airtable for customer relationship management. Simple, yet effective. The earning potential? Well, that depends on how much value you can provide and how well you market yourself. But rest assured, the sky's the limit. Why not check out this video to see the best ways to invest your money when you start raking it in with your new side hustle?